So good.
I came rushing you.
I know you fell asleep. You're unreliable as a pinch hitter today.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you really gonna make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos.
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some pumpkins. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little sloss and we're just a little high, but either way, we are the three Buddy System guys.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the Buddycast. No Carlos, no William, just me, George Frito, your host. Sitting with me today, fellow producers, fellow comedians of Good Game Comedy, George Guzman, and of First Dibs, Janeva Zentz. How are y'all doing today?
I'm good. How you, Jane? How are you, Jane? I'm
Jane,
good.
I'm gonna kill
Geneva.
you.
Geneva.
Now. I'm
Oh
gonna
my gosh. I'm sorry. I
kill
didn't ask you before.
So, Jay, you can't just drop nicknames.
I
like
thought
that.
we were cool like that.
Jay's cool.
I thought
Jay's
we were
cool.
cool
I thought I
now.
heard Jane.
I thought we were cool.
Jane.
Oh, should I roll? Should we play the tape back? What did you say?
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
I said Jay. Yeah, I said Jay.
Jay. All right.
You can live in the
We'll let it
victory for
slide.
a week
J
until this
Dog
comes out.
Yeah.
J Dog. All right.
No yellow card yet.
So you're saying your recent, what got you into the soccer
Oh.
yesterday? What was the poll
Well, on the 4th, on Friday,
on
went
Friday?
to a barbecue and people had bet. They bet on the game, so they
Money
were
changes
really,
things for sure.
They were really into it, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of fun, actually." And so, and so then yesterday, watched a little bit of it because there's like 3 games a day. Like you
Mhm.
just turn out and there's like they're just playing
Yeah.
24/7. It feels like. So
How do people like pick who they want to win? Like I
I
don't
don't
understand
know.
that.
I was really struggling with that
I think
because
it's-
like,
I think you just picked the country you're from.
Yeah.
I think it's
But
like
yeah,
the
but
but there's
Olympics.
so many playing. So
Yeah, there's
it's
other
like,
people. Yeah, like you said, the Paraguay and
And
France.
France.
Like who the hell? Like
No,
I would go with France just because like yeah,
I was
like,
torn. I was so torn. Like at first, I was like, "Go France" because I like their uniform.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
it had a cute little collar. I was like, "Yeah."
Did you put money down?
No,
No?
sweetie, no,
No.
girl, no. Mm-mm. I'm not like that. Do you do Vegas? Do you guys do that?
No.
Do you gamble?
No, I feel like that's out of my pay range.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I
Yeah.
can't do that.
I went to the casino one time and I was playing the blackjack. I was like, all right, 20. All right, hit me.
Bust.
and then all right, fuck it, one more time. hit me, bust. And I
Yeah.
just lied and I went home. Like just like played 2 games.
You get a little taste of it, and you're like, "I'm good."
Yeah, it might be different if money was in abundance for me in some way, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not a fun
Yeah.
thing. I can think of much better ways to spend $25.
Yeah, I was actually very confused because I guess it's like very popular, this Kalshi or whatever. I
Mhm.
don't want to like promote them or whatever, but like you can bet on anything. You
Yeah.
can bet like, I don't know, whatever. Like
that little
if it's
app thing
gonna
I've been
rain
seeing?
today or whatever.
What the fuck? That's weird.
And so you could cash out, and
Mm-hmm.
it looked like the team that they had bet on was gonna lose, but
Mm.
they had promised that they were in to the end.
Mm.
And I was like, guys, just cash out. Just like you know where this is going.
Come back.
And they all lost money, and I was like, that's a bummer.
Yeah, maybe for them it's about the ride. You know. the
Yeah, it
excitement,
was.
you know,
They
it's
were like,
oh, come on.
yeah.
I don't get that. I feel like I'm too anxious. That's my life. I feel like I'm anxiety ridden. I'm like, I don't need another
Yeah.
place to give me anxiety.
No, yeah.
It's uncomfortable. Yet we chose show business. Why do we do that, guys?
I don't know. It is a roller coaster.
Yeah. How long have you been in comedy now?
Let's see. I started doing improv like 2015, I want to say. Did
Mhm.
that for about a year and some change. And then that got me into stand up, like,
Mhm.
because I didn't really vibe with improv, but
Mm.
I was like, if I can bomb on stage with other people, why don't I just bomb on my own?
What-
Like at least you're somewhat more in control, and it's your material or your point of view or whatever. So
What
yeah.
about the improv didn't vibe with you?
I think I didn't find my people. I think a big part of it is like the chemistry
Mhm.
and like I felt like I jumped into a group that already had like a secondhand language going on, and
Yeah.
then there were a couple of dudes that I don't know. I felt like they just kind of dominated, and I just like I'm a slow cooker. You know what I mean? Like, and I just like couldn't get my in. And I was like, this fucking sucks. Like, let me play, you know? And so
Pass me the improv rock, guys.
Yeah.
The hacky sack. And yeah, so that was another factor. And it was like, you know, it's kind of up to the teacher at that point, the ringleader, to I think kind of help distribute
The power dynamic.
The power dynamic, and that just wasn't happening either. So that's kind of when I was like, I think I need a piece on this. So
improv seems I've never done it. I've never participated. From the outside, it seems like having a comedy band. You know, where like you guys are all going to do the thing, but you're right in that like it does seem like everybody has their own social dynamic already. Kind of like going into like a new comedy scene, you know, where you're like, everybody friends already. I just go eat my lunch in the bathroom. I guess.
Yeah.
If you got to start like an improv like team, it's got to be like everyone's like around the same level, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that helps.
I don't know how that world works though, because like at the improv school Redlands, they have like it's seasonal,
right?
You know, so
and
you
there's
go
drop-ins too, which is like crazy to me. I'm like, what? You just like anyone
just
at
go
any
into
level
riff?
just comes in and like, you know, yeah.
Oh, we got a special team player today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
a new challenger.
We're in Starbucks or something. I don't know.
Oh, so you do improv. You know that it's important to establish a scene. Good for you.
Yeah, I just know the basics, I guess.
Scene? Yes, and. Here's your certification.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
So comedy like 2016, 15?
Yeah, around there. And then my first open mic was at Tao Comedy when it was over by the Grove. It was like in a location over there. And yeah.
There's a lot of people that like headshots are at the Tao. Like
yeah. I mean, Bobby Oliver, she's really mentored a lot of comics, and she's stuck it out with like cultivating a space and keeping it going. And then she moved to what is it, on Wilshire? I can't remember now. No, Western. Somewhere in K-Town.
I was gonna say, I think it's a W.
K-Town. It's in K-Town.
K-Town.
And then that's been, you know, seems like it's been a good home for them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what inspired sort of the First Dibs in you? What is First Dibs? What does it mean? What is your mission
First
statement?
Dibs.
Yeah.
Janeva?
Okay, so First Dibs. It's such a silly, I've never used that phrase. I've never been like, I call First Dibs, you know, on like front seat or like first slice of pizza or whatever it is, right? So it's just always been like a very weird catchphrase, whatever, right? And then you know, fast forward many years from 2016, I moved to the mountains up in Lake Arrowhead, and pandemic was winding down, and I was like, God, I really want to get back into stand-up. How do I do that? There's like nothing near me, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I guess I have to start a show. Like, you know, I'll host it, I'll riff, invite people up.
Yeah.
And I know there's also other locals like me who want a space to do comedy and test things out. And, you know, at that point I knew a few, not a ton. I mean, there aren't a ton, but there's like, you know, there's like 15 people, 20 people that I know of that are interested in comedy, stand-up, storytelling, that kind of thing.
You're talking about in the mountains.
In the mountains, yeah. And I'm, you know, separate from Big Bear, so I'm talking like Crestline, Lake Arrowhead to Running Springs, those sort of three towns together. And so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna give locals first dibs on stage time and first dibs at seeing like really great comedy, you know, that you wouldn't normally be able to see up here. Like, I'm gonna make that happen. So that was the slogan, branding, idea, all of that. And I just thought of it like, you just get the first hot piece of pie, like, you know what I mean, like, because you're special, you're local, like whatever. And that was like, I'm very visual, so that was like the visual, not that that's the logo or anything, but
yeah.
I was like, I felt that's what I was serving people.
Okay.
Like,
How are the people there, like they're watching the comedy? How are they taking the comedy? Are they receptive? Like what's it?
Yeah, it was a hit out the gate. I mean, part of that was I just had some very, very cool circumstances. I mean, like, there was no entertainment on the mountain.
Yeah.
B, we were
Your
just,
show at Lake Arrowhead, jumping, super dope.
It's got such a great core audience. Like, people are really, I don't know, it's a community thing,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? And
Were they yearning for entertainment already?
I guess so. But I also think that, you know, I was part of a whole wave of people that moved to the mountains in 2020,
Mhm.
you know, just kind of being like, what are we doing in the world? We're all working remote now, like, or, you know, whatever it is, people like left the city. And so I kind of recognize like, oh, there's all these other creative types that need an outlet and we don't have it here. And like, or we want to go out and we don't want to just do karaoke, you know, like,
Yeah.
and so yeah, so it was sort of just like me wanting something that I would want to go to,
Right.
and then knowing that other people would want to do that, would want to come too, you know.
Right,
And so yeah, it was a hit out the gate. And like,
Where was your show
The f-
out the gate?
it was at this cafe in Blue Jay. Oh my god, I'm very sleep deprived, so if my memory is
It's my fault making you come out on a holiday weekend.
no, yeah, no.
She's like, yeah, it is.
No,
Pick a different day, dude.
Fell asleep at
Sorry,
2
I'm
a.m.
sorry.
last night.
My life is chaos.
Uh,
I did fireworks last night.
I didn't do. I stayed
No,
home.
I did not. I did not. Since
I
we're
hate fireworks.
let's-
Okay, sorry.
since we're talking about the 4th, it should show up on your screen.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I love this.
Let's just-
this
let's
is
just-
brilliant.
let's just let's.
I
just-
did see this last night.
Yeah. What's going on?
You haven't
here?
seen this, Guzman?
No.
Oh my god, it's America.
Yeah.
This is
If
America.
it'll-
America.
if it'll
America in a
play.
nutshell, or what?
Yes, it is.
Play, dude. Play. Just play. I want you to play.
Refresh it. Refresh the whole page.
You think so?
Yeah.
But then it gets loud.
But then maybe. Oh, is this the one?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
end of it. Yeah, there you go.
It's like yay, yay, no.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Right into the chorus.
Happy
booth.
4th, y'all. Happy 4th.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
We're all sleep deprived. I just wanted to get that out of
Yeah,
the way. It's
yeah.
been sitting there.
No, it's great. It's so great.
Yeah.
The comments are great. Like all the comments I've seen on.
Mhm.
Are you a common reader, George?
Yeah, I try. I honestly, I want to be one of those commenters where I was like, man, that's really funny. Because I read comments and like, that's
Uh-huh.
funnier than anything I'll
Yeah,
ever write.
yeah.
Anything.
I will flex for one moment.
Please.
I have a comment on a Charlie XCX video
Oh, yeah.
that's. It did okay. It did pretty
Okay,
good.
did
I mean,
okay.
and you know what I mean. Like for
Do you have it screenshotted?
no, but
Damn.
it's
I gotta go find
yeah,
it.
it's I think it's Von Dutch.
On the
Yeah, it's the one with the airplanes, right?
Mhm.
That's Von
I
Dutch,
think so.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the bass line. And yeah, because I was just like, oh, Charlie's out there fixing all the broken Boeings. Because at the time, like all Boeing just kept exploding
yeah.
or whatever. And then I wrote like most underrated comment, and then it's like started getting like some love.
Yeah.
And I was like, I did it, y'all. Like,
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
I got a taste of the viral.
I got a taste.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was crazy.
I got a viral comment too on like Kill Tony one, where like when
Yeah.
when like like the he was doing like a WrestleMania one, and like Undertaker like chokeslammed him.
Okay.
Tony Klinship. I commented, man, he even fell gay. And
Damn, dude.
I got like a bunch of likes on that.
A bunch of hate, maybe
Yeah.
too.
No. I gotta. But that's the whole running joke on him. Like it's like,
No, I know. I know.
Well, to him, that would be insulting to some degree because he thinks,
Yeah.
yeah, his shtick. Yeah.
Did you watch the Did you watch his special? Any part of it?
no. That shit was whack. I mean, I think I tried, but it was whack as hell.
I mean, the trailer was terrible.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
I don't even think he is the way he is right now. I feel like he's just catering to like his audience now.
He's just a Slim Jim.
Maybe. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
with a cowboy hat
A
on.
very specific demographic of people will eat that Slim Jim. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, if they're gonna keep paying me money, I'm gonna keep telling
Yeah.
jokes that they like. I guess
Yeah.
that's a weird way to do it. So your show was in Blue Jay.
Yes, at a cafe that I cannot remember right now. And we packed it out, and then it's the mountains. So
Mhm.
word spread.
Nice.
There's this fun thing, and then the second show, people couldn't even fit into the restaurant.
Nice.
And so then, we were doing a chair rental, and it was great to get it going, but it started to become like really stressful as a producer, right? Because people wanted to have dinner. So now I'm like taking reservations. Okay. Like I'm managing
work
the
at the
restaurant. Yeah.
This is like someone else's job, I think.
Yeah, it should have
I'll
been.
give you their number.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then and so then I was playing around with Eventbrite. Like I was doing 2 tiers of tickets, because like if some people just want to come and have a drink in the back, they don't care if they have a chair or not. Okay, that's $10. All right, but if you want a seat at a table and you want to have dinner, that's $12. And it just was like getting really unmanageable. And then with the chair rental, organizing that with the restaurant.
You're doing this basically by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of help from the hose. The hose.
The
He
hose.
helps me with
The hose.
the hose. My hose.
her
My
hose.
hose. That's right, bitch.
The hose.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. So
At what point, I guess, so the scale of the operation, it sounds like, became overwhelming.
yeah, I was like, this is not working. Like, it's working, but it's not. Like, so I knew I had to do something else, but there's not a lot of venues up there.
Yeah.
Like, it truly, like, so then I rented out for the 1-year anniversary. I rented out the San Moritz, which is like gorgeous venue in Crestline by the lake, and it's like an old lodge from like the 20s or whatever, and they have 2 halls. They have a big one and a smaller one, and I rented the smaller one, and there's like a bar in there, and that was really that was really great, but not something I can do all the time,
right.
And so then at that point, the brewery, the Lake Arrowhead Brewery, extended an invitation. They were like, we loved the show.
Sick.
How
Do you
cool.
want to bring it here? And I was like, I would love to bring it here. So, so now I've been there like almost 3 years. So
Yeah, it's a great spot.
Yeah.
It seems to like it's always packed when you run your show there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a picture where it looked empty, which is
Yeah.
cool. That's
That's
you really built something special up there.
Yeah, and it helps that the brewery has also is just like so plugged into the community. Like I feel like they're sort of our town hall. Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone's wedding parties there, like
That's sick.
book clubs meet there. Like it's just sort of like a hub for that. So I'm very lucky to be able to partner with them in that way. Cause like, in a bigger city, like, developing that kind of relationship, I think it takes more time, or I don't know.
Definitely.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
definitely does. Because I would say, I mean, if we're just talking about the buddy system and the workout is sort of our flagship open mic that's traveled with the brand. It started at the Hideaway, and then I don't even remember anymore. We lost it for some sort. We've lost the Hideaway probably twice. One was for shenanigans that we were unconnected with, and the other, I don't even remember what we were for. I think they were just like, we can't do shows right now. And we're like, oh, well, we don't have any place. At that time, I think we were doing 3 shows out of the Hideaway, like the workout and then 2 weekend shows. So when they were like, we can't be here anymore, we were like, we don't have anywhere else to go. What do you want? And that was probably around 2017 or so.
So, and when you went on hiatus, like, what was going on then? Like you were obviously doing stand up.
Yeah. For me, I mean, by that point, I was probably going on 5 years. I would say closer to 4 years in. And so I had already sort of found a system to get stage time outside of that. But in Riverside and in the Inland Empire, like there was nowhere else to do anything.
Because you were the only ones, huh?
Yeah, because we were kind of the only ones running stuff.
Yeah.
We were doing like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 shows on the weekend kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So when they said we can't be here, I was like, oh damn it. And I that's why I'm like, you were doing that all by your own. When we got soft shut down, it wasn't just me, it was Aaron Chase, it was Juan Cias, it was Stephanie Michelle.
Juan was in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Frank Martinez for a little while, Tito Flores. So there was like 5 of us that were kind of left hung out to dry, and so we all kind of spread out. And Stephanie Michelle like went to the Getaway Cafe at on University. Juan Cias had hit up the W or Worthington's Tavern, that it was known at the time, to try and get us different spots. Yeah. And so Juan Cias came back first with a spot and with the W, which is right around the corner from the Hideaway. But they were like, "Hey, you got to bring your own chairs," and I was like, "I don't know, we don't have chairs, dude."
Yeah,
Like, what do you mean?
The chair dilemma, dude. Yeah.
So we found like 15 chairs on eBay, and we bought them, and we're like, "Hey, we got chairs. Can we do it?" And so that became the next iteration of sort of the workout. And
should have had a stand-up show with a stand-up crowd, dude.
That's the thing. That's gonna ruin the show. No one wants to
Hannibal. I
stand
think
up.
Hannibal Buress did that shit.
I don't think anyone
if you're
wants
Hannibal and
Yeah.
you're like,
He did
standing room only, you're packing it out.
to.
you know?
I don't think anyone wants to watch open mic comedy standing up. You know? And that's what we were trying to find a space for the workout, and it landed in the W. And in the same way that like Lake Arrowhead is very supportive of your vision, the owners at Worthington's were very supportive of my vision. They were like, "Hey, you have from 7 to 9. Do whatever you need to do to make this like happen." It was
cool.
we were free, so we weren't losing them any money, and we were bringing like 30 comics that are going to drink, so it was all beneficial to them. But I was talking to the owners, and they were very supportive of just sort of like, "You guys need a space, let's give you the space, it brings us money, do what you need to do." And that, I think, gave me sort of carte blanche to move stuff around and bring lights and
also
sort of
take
learn
a little bit of like the pressure off. You're
Yes.
like, okay.
Yes.
I can breathe.
Yeah, I don't have to sell
I can
tickets or
grow
anything.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very relaxing. And so, I can't take any credit for that ship starting to sail, because when COVID happened and we were still in the W, the W had gotten sold through in that time. And then they were like, "You guys can maybe continue your show here." I was like, "Let's do the same deal. It's free. I'm going to bring you at this point 40, maybe 50 comics, and it's free money." And they're like, "Nah, we're good." So the old owner of the W gave my number to Back to the Grind, and Back to the Grind was always the dream room when I started comedy,
cool.
of like, let's do this. And then through them, I got to hook up with the Back to the Grind owners and talk to them about the vision, and they were like, "Yeah, this is
very cool.
It's the space, the space. That's just what this hub is for. There's punk shows there. There's LGBTQ events there.
I used to go there when I was in high school. My boy used to have a little indie band.
It's an icon.
Yeah.
So I got lucky with the venue and stuff.
Yeah. No, it's a big part of producing.
Partnership, I think, with the venue and stuff, and undering.
Yeah, and that there already be like some kind of vibe. It's like.
Let me bring my vibe. But also, let's make some money in it. We got bills to pay and stuff. And I think I'm very grateful for producers like you that run like good shows, because it seems like you book shows that you want to be at, not necessarily a show that's like, "Oh, this person is asking for stage time." You're like, "I'm trying to find funny people that I want to watch for an hour."
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I try to mix it up. Like I want to give
nobody's like George Frito a little bit of stage time, and I appreciate it.
Well, it's sort of like I've expanded the definition of local. You know what I mean? Like it used to just be like the locals are the people that live on the mountain, right? I'm like, no, Highland, it's right down there. Inland Empire, it's part of what we are part of that fabric. And so so I think it qualifies to have, to include that in the show. And then, and certainly I just like always, I don't know, I feel like every show, like I have like a different kind of theme for how I curate it in my mind. And like, I just feel like I'm frolicking in a field and I'm like picking flowers and I'm like, here you go. Like, here's the bouquet for this month, and, I really want people to have a great time.
It's like a comedy subscription box. You're like, this is what we got now.
This is what
Check
we
it
got
out
for you today. Yeah, totally. So, and I've kept it at $10 just because, like, I know on the mountain, like, people don't necessarily, they're not used to paying for stuff. There's this expectation that, like, it should just be free, or everything should just be free if it's entertainment. Like, and
that's annoying. I hate that.
And so I feel like
that's what I value about your show too, and like I think
I want it to be accessible.
Your insight is that you understand that, like, at some point money's got to change hands, otherwise it takes away from the show. You know, it takes away from the value of the thing that we're doing here. And it's not that it's about the money, but there's an emotional thing that happens when somebody's like, I will give you this for this. You know, it's very real, it's very tangible, and there's real it's like putting money on sports. You know, now you're in. Now you're in.
Yeah.
You know, free kind of ruins things, and I try to explain that to like some producers down here. Of like, I understand that comedy's kind of wild, but you have to have some sort of monetary exchange because it's the partnership with the venue.
Yeah.
You're bringing them income, but also it's the value of the thing that everyone wants to try to support.
Right. Well, and it also just purely allows me to bring up comics. You know, like I recognize that, you know, gas costs money. Like, so yeah, everyone who travels gets paid, and it's like that's also been super important to me, just because stand-up comedy, man, it's the wild, wild west. Like, there are no rules. People are getting undercut all the time, and I'm just like, I would like to have a career.
Yeah.
So
And careers come with income.
They come with income. Yeah. And I get it. We all have to have like multiple streams of income, but like you can't have your stand-up sinking you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, George.
So
I'm thinking okay.
That's it. Yeah. That's how do you curate your lineup, bro?
Curate my lineup?
Yeah,
What do you
for
mean
your
by-
shows for Good Game.
How do I like choose the people I book?
Yeah.
I guess energy wise, I guess like, oh, this person's gonna be like this. I know this person's he could follow this guy, and then I always want to keep that like that one feature each show, and then so like I usually pick whoever I want to see like
More time.
yeah. So like so I give them the feature spot, and I don't that's how I do it, I guess. Like if they're gonna have like a more like a chill vibe, then I put someone that's have like more like the opposite vibe before them.
Yeah.
So we like this is like a balance.
Okay, this is producer to producer. Somebody sends you guys a clip. They're like, "Hey, I'm so and so. These are my credits. Here's my last set. It's 7 minutes. You know, let me know." Do you watch the full clip?
rarely do I watch the full clip.
Do you watch all the clips when they send it to you?
I don't think people know I run a show. Seriously, they haven't like
Nobody submitted
no.
to you. How far in do you get?
Once in a while, I've asked for a longer one because the other thing is, I know people are driving a distance, so visiting comics, you know, it's 12 to 15 minutes, and I need to know someone has enough good material for that.
Yeah.
Right. So once in a while I'll be like, because they'll send a 5-minute, right? And I'll be like, can you send me a bigger clip? I'm not necessarily going to watch it super close, but I'm going to like go through it.
Skim through it.
And be like, oh, okay.
Make
that's
sure the
funny,
last
that's
4
funny,
minutes wasn't
that's
just
funny.
crowd work.
Yeah. You know, so sometimes I've done that, but like, yeah.
Do you feel like you can tell if somebody's, you know, if they've got it about a minute or two in? Do you think you're like, all right?
I think so.
Yeah.
At least I get what I need to know, like what you're saying about vibe. You're like, because I'm usually looking for, okay, I got my headliner and I need, you know, 2 more, right? And it's like, well, what's going to complement the energy of the headliner, right? And so I'm looking for something, and I don't know I can't put it into words, but like when I see it, I know it, right?
Sure, yeah.
And so if I watch 30 seconds and I'm like, okay, it's not that you're not funny or that, you know, you're not good enough or whatever, but like,
just for this show.
I didn't get what I needed for this particular show. You're still in the running. You're still on the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
but this month's bouquet needs something different.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I don't need baby's breath.
Yes,
Yeah.
I need a daisy,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, that's true.
that's how my brain works.
Yeah.
And it's not an exact science at all.
No.
And I will second guess myself. Like you were talking about anxiety. Like this gives me massive anxiety because I'll think I have my bouquet,
Yeah.
you know, and I'll be like, I don't know. I mean, like,
Maybe I just need one more. Maybe
Yeah.
just one more to fill it out.
right. Or is it too thin of a lineup? You know what I mean? Like I go back and forward, but yeah, or like, oh, that comic just dropped that clip. That clip was, I don't know, like, and but they're already booked. So
What's a perfect amount of showtime, you think, in your opinion? Like a
do you
what's like the length?
Like a runtime?
Yeah. What's the perfect?
oh, for a show.
Yeah. What do you believe?
I'm a fan of a 75-minute.
Yeah.
First Dibs tends to run 75 to 90,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really dictated by the crowd, and so I don't think anyone's ever getting punished,
Yeah.
and
Is 2 hours too long?
Yeah.
I think it's too long.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes for a movie, like
For
I
a
need to walk
movie.
around. My blood's clotting right
I
now.
watched Project Hail Mary last night.
Oh, okay.
2.5 hours. It's the one with Ryan Gosling where he goes into space.
Yeah. I see the clips on the TikTok.
Yeah.
I do like long movies though,
But I had an intermission.
Yeah.
We went, we got snacks, bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
We did I think it was 2.5 hour show at the Box one time. And this was early on. We're still learning. Obviously now I know it's too long of a show. I figured we could do it because we put an intermission in the middle. And we lost about half our crowd
during the intermission. Yeah.
They're like, we saw everybody we came to see already, so we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And it was still a good show, but even with the intermission, it was like, oh, this. When you get out, you're like, I don't have anything left. I can't do anything. I just got to go home now.
Yeah. Jackie Cation is a comedian that I follow, and she's very accomplished, been in it for decades or whatever, and she also produces a show, and she was talking about this very thing on a podcast or something. I think the one that she does, and she was also like, 75 minutes, and also no more than 6 comics, because that was what she said. I don't know.
I think 6 is a good number too.
Because and what she said was that you're asking the audience to get on board each time with a different person, different energy.
Yeah.
And the audience gets tired.
Yeah.
They're each time they're taking a little bit of a risk, right?
Yeah.
They have to like, okay, do I like them? Do I not like them? And then if they don't, they have to write it out. And then so so I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And she's obviously been doing this like way longer than me. So I was like, yeah, I agree.
Right.
Yeah. And you got. I feel like sometimes as a comic, you got to think about your set like that too, where you're going through your thing, and you're like, okay, I can't talk about this heavy stuff right at the gate. Like the vibe is different. They need to trust me first. I can't just be killing babies as my opener. Like,
Right.
It got to be later.
I have some longer bits that I just haven't really been able to do much because I'm still in this like category where it's like 8 to 10 minutes, when I'm on someone else's show or something.
What about your show?
Well,
You give yourself more time?
no, because
How good of you.
Well,
What kind?
I just recognize that I'm also producing,
Yeah.
and that stresses me out.
Right.
And sometimes like I'll just host and just do local comedy, throw away. I'll write jokes. Like I will write like a monologue, like late night TV style of like topical jokes. Like, someone was wearing a bear costume, which is true story. They put on a bear costume, scratched up the interior of the Rolls Royce,
Right.
sent the video, like surveillance or whatever, to the insurance and said, oh, this bear in Lake Arrowhead destroyed my Rolls Royce, right? And they almost got the payout.
Damn.
But then like the cops were like analyzing and they were like, we're not sure. We're going to send this to the wildlife and the U.S. Wildlife Organization or whatever, like department. And they were like laughing.
Damn,
they were like, this is
forensic.
not a bear. You guys idiots. And it's like, yeah, of course.
They're like, that's Jerry's bear costume.
Yeah,
I know it.
Yeah. So like whatever, like that's something I would talk about, and like make jokes about, but then I can't take that anywhere else. It's not my material.
Because
like, I'm
they
not
know
gonna...
you, right? Because you usually get regulars, right, for that show.
Yeah, there's
And
a
it's
lot of like people who live on the mountain will come to the show and like
they know all your material,
well,
basically.
I guess that is a concern. That's definitely a concern. So I do try to write a lot.
Yeah,
as well.
That's what I'm saying. Because like I used to get a lot of regulars like in my show, like when I was in the improv school of Redlands, I can't. You know, I was in the. I had a show in the improv. You know what I mean?
You just mumbled around. I was at the improv school, Redlands.
But like, I used to get a lot of regulars, like a lot of regulars. So like, they know all my jokes. So, but like, it's not really about me as a host, right? You have to think about that too. It's not about me. But like I said, I want to entertain them too. So like, I say like some dumb shit. But then mostly it's like I'm like how you said, curating like this lineup. I wanted you guys to enjoy this people that I chose to entertain you. So like, fuck what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So all of us have hosted a bunch, right? So like, that's also a different mindset. Like what you were saying. Like if I'm hosting, I'm not doing my material.
Do you think a bad comic can be a good host?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do actually. I have seen a handful of people that are just really good at hosting, and then they don't quite. When it's just them just doing their material, there's like a gear that they just can't get into or something.
But they're good hosts.
And it's because they're
good.
Big,
It's not me because I'm a terrible host.
Because it's like big energy and like kind of like jokey jokes that just like keep it moving that people can kind of like
crowd warm up stuff. Almost.
Yeah.
What makes a bad host, you guys?
Oh, bad host.
Oh, doing 5 minutes between each
yes.
comics. Doing too much time between comics.
Yes.
That's
totally.
so annoying.
Like you can do a quick riff.
Yeah.
You know,
you can reference something, but
yes.
I don't need your setup again. I don't want to hear about your kids again.
Yeah, and don't call back to something you did like 3 comics prior.
Yeah.
You know,
don't
like,
even
we
call
remember.
back 2 comics prior.
Yeah,
If it didn't just happen, we all forgot already.
Yes, we all forgot. Yeah, that's definitely
Bro,
a thing.
I remember, she was doing 10 minutes. I did a show with someone who was doing 10 minutes in between comics.
That's
bro.
wild.
Yeah.
I did
Too long.
Also open mic too. Like I don't want to. I don't want to like say nothing bad about him, but he was his first time hosting. But nobody was telling him like, bro, like. There's a lot of people in this. There's an open mic. Why are you doing like 2 minutes in between every comic?
That's a long night.
Yeah.
That's a long night too. That's too. It's like if you want to have a 75-minute show, it's got to be tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
mean,
be-
there are some like exceptions, right? Like I think about Chatterbox, and they have that like set of the night that starts at like 8-ish, right? And it'll run to like midnight.
Yeah.
Because they get just so many
They used to be
comics.
Worthingtons. They used to be Worthingtons.
1 in the morning
really?
sometimes.
Yeah, we would start at like 9.
Uh-huh.
And then go until we didn't have comics left.
But that's an open mic situation,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a show. Not a show.
That's true, yeah.
Saturday night, too.
And how many minutes were people getting at the Worthington?
You're crazy.
Oh,
We were
5.
giving them 5.
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It was cool though because of like the space it was. It was the smoking patio for a bar, so the crowd would come out and then go back in, and a new crowd and come
Right.
back
So there was
in.
always like fresh energy.
There was a flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like people dressed like comics, and then people dressed like it's their Friday night. You know,
Yeah.
it was a
Oh,
cool.
that's cute.
It was
Because
super cool.
there was people like dancing on the floor.
Party
Like,
night.
let's get a smoke break. And what's going on back there? Like they check it out.
and then they go tell their friends. They're like, "Oh yeah, let's go check it out."
Yeah.
So it was cool, but it's too long. You're right. That was 3. I think our longest one was 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. We were leaving as like it was crazy.
You should have cut it down.
How would you guys do that normally? Like, would you have like everyone sign up and then you
Out of a
or-
bucket.
out of the bucket, and
yeah.
you like announce section by section, or like the whole lineup for the whole night?
Oh, we pull all night from the bucket.
Ah,
That's what we
okay.
would do.
So
And-
everyone
and
just
so-
has to hang tight
Yeah.
because they don't know if they're going to be
Essentially.
pulled next. Ah,
Essentially.
okay. I hate that.
Yeah.
My anxiety can't. I'm like, can you just like announce the 3 at a time
Yeah.
or something? Like just
We did start
because
doing
what
the
if
on
you go
deck.
to the bathroom?
We started
you
calling
know?
on decks. That's where we started doing that. Is to try. But also, I agree with that though. Is that like there's a lot. I think especially when we do it just wild like that, there's a lot of anxiety in the room because you're like, but I gotta pee. Am I next?
Yeah.
I gotta pee. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Or
not
I'm
even like I'm
thirsty.
nervous.
Like
it's
there's all this like
yeah,
bodily
yeah.
stuff
There's
happening.
a job that I would like to do, but I don't know if I'm next. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to combat that outside of just doing what we're doing now. Is pulling from the bucket and then making the list. Even to that though, that now gives comedians like a reason to leave the room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, now let's just let's find a happy medium here.
Right. It is. Yeah.
Unless it's full. You know, don't leave. Stay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience running mics, but that
Not yet. 'Cause I was gonna say I think it sounds like, at least from the conversations I had after the show that I was at that you had me on, it sounds like there's a lot of people that were like, oh yeah, I saw this and then I figured I want to try it.
Yeah.
And so I think you're inspiring something, creating a market up there that maybe an open mic night up there might do well.
I hate someone did that to me though, but they expected me to put them on the show that I just.
Oh.
you've
That
never.
night? That
yeah,
night?
Hey man, I
Yeah.
want to try.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. I'll put you on the next show, bro. Like you've never done comedy ever in your life. Let me put you on cold open. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wild,
I'm
bro.
funny on the construction yard, man. Just put me up real quick.
Oh yeah, I had some ladies do that too. Like when I did Papa Joe's, some ladies want to like, I'm funny, I want to get on. I'm like, nah.
Sometimes I don't know. Like I don't know. I might indulge if it felt right. You know what I mean?
I think I was gonna do that I told her like next show, but then I didn't get a next show. So, but yeah, it's funny. Like with the locals, when they're locals and like everyone knows them, it'd probably be a good idea maybe.
I got tapped to host an open mic at a restaurant over at the Village, and it's monthly.
Yeah.
And we're halfway through it. This girl who's like 9 years old, just walks up to me on the mic. I was like about to announce like the next comic, and she had that energy where I was like, do you want to do this? She goes, yeah, I'm here to sign up. How do we, how do I get up? And I was like, all right, you're next, girl. And she had, her dad was there and was like very much like stage mom vibes, like encouraging his girl to get up there. And all her jokes were about roasting her dad. But it was wild. I was like, that is cool. That is really cool.
It would have been so funny if she was like, where do I sign up? Is there a 1 item minimum? Like if she was all like, are you going to give me a 1 minute light? Like,
Let me get my hot chocolate.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know how many minutes you have? And she was like, I was like, we'll see. Like we just kind of like organically. And then she kind of just like looked at me when she was like done, when she'd run through her material. And I was like, okay, here we go. And started the applause. So I think she had like 3 minutes really, but like.
That's
but
cool.
still,
You made a core memory for her.
I hope so.
That's cool.
One day in the future, she's gonna be like, I think I want to do comedy. I did it that one time. It went all right.
Yeah.
I think it went all right.
I feel like she's got the bug. Like it's crazy. Like, well, I don't know how much of it is the dad, right? Because like I was chatting with him afterwards, and he's like, yeah, she's hosting karaoke. Like she's doing this and that and the other. Like he's just plugging her into every opportunity to do like stage time and like get out there. Which is just so cool.
That is cool.
That is just so cool.
Well, I wanted to do karate as a kid. My mom was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. It's the only thing I want to do. She said no.
Was it because of,
I was her first child, so I think she was just overprotective.
I did karate.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did karate. I got a brown belt.
Nice.
That's right before Black?
Yeah, I quit.
Okay.
You guys know Amanda Slater and Gabriel Sosa? They used to run a show called Brew Curious.
Mm-mm.
No?
Those names sound familiar.
Yeah, they used to run a show
Where was it?
in Anaheim, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Brew Curious Comedy. And they had a son. They had like a 10, 12-year-old son or something.
Who would do?
Yeah, and then sometimes she would put him up on the show. And then he had like some 9/11 joke or something. I don't know. But it was fun. I did their show one time, and I brought because I knew they had their kid, so I brought my son. And my son's never seen me do comedy, and
It still hasn't.
and he still hasn't because he was in the back watching his tablet or
Dang.
something. And I had a good set too. It was like, what the fuck, like. But yeah, shout out to them. They used to run it. I don't think they do it anymore because they had a kid or something. But yeah, that was a good show. You guys should have done it.
Okay, thanks, man. Who books them?
Yeah.
There is a kid.
Tag me in it.
There's a
No,
kid
no.
going around. I think Sancho Sanchez books him. Derek Cota. He's like a DJ. He's maybe like 12 or 13. It's one of the DJs. That's his son. And I didn't know he was like doing comedy or anything. So I did a show, and then he came up to me afterwards. He shook my. This is why I bring up the 9-year-old professional. He shook my hand. He was like, "Hey man, that was a great set." And I was like, thank you. You know, like he walked up to me. He has like his flannel
proper.
on,
Mm-hmm.
but on his flannel, like there were all his pins. He's like he had all these pins that he enjoyed. He told me a story about his one thing, and then he was like, "That was a great set. I'm a comic myself. I really appreciate your comedy." I was like, "Hey man,
I really like your cock ring bit.
I just wanted to be like, will you represent me? Like, will
you be my manager?
Will you get something for me? But he was just too professional. I was like, I felt like I was talking to a comic. I was like, this kid's 10.
Yeah.
He was like, I have a show next week at the Ha. You know, if you want to come by and check it out. I was like, oh, and he's plugging his show too.
Wow.
Cool.
What a natural.
Like, can you book me, sir?
Did
Like,
he get media training? Like,
Probably, but yeah, he was on it.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen
Derek
him on the
Coda.
screen.
Yeah, he was very nice kid. But
Shout out to the kids.
I see those every few years. You see like a kid that just come out. Like there was she's what's her name? Eileen Delgado. Her dad had her out like doing shows when she was like 13 or something. And this might have been like 5 or 6 years ago, so I'm sure she's an adult now. But I think she's still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's still at it.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's child prodigies.
Yeah.
That is pretty sick.
I don't know that I want my kids
jealous.
around comedy though.
I know, right?
Comedy's so dirty as an
Yeah.
industry.
I've been thinking about bringing my son. He's 14 already. Bringing him around to back to the grind because he can technically.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If
buy him a beatbox and
I seen him like scrolling TikTok and I seen him like stopping to watch a stand-up clip, and he literally watched the whole thing. And I was like, oh, so he's into
Interested.
it.
Yeah.
Like, so that'd be cool, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he
come
doesn't
watch
have to-
Daddy host real quick.
Right. I don't. He doesn't have to technically like want to do it, but like if it's cool, like we have like that connection where we could watch it, that'd be sick.
Yeah, or like at least like share it, the
Yeah.
passion for it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, do you like this joke? Do you like this comic? What do you like about that person? Because it is so subjective.
Exactly. Yeah. I
You
wonder.
know,
I wonder
it's
what
really,
special he would like.
individual.
What special did you like growing up? Like as a teen?
I mean, I didn't know about comedy growing up.
No?
Like, I was like an introverted fine artist
Mhm.
kind of person, like just always drawing, painting, and I went to art school.
That's sick.
And so yeah, being kind of like on stage was never, just wasn't
That was a
a
later in life
vision.
thing.
It was a later in life thing, and
Oh,
it was
cool.
like by a series of accidents that just kind of kept happening. And then I think
Bob Ross says those are the best ones.
happy accidents. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think I finally just reached a point where I was like, actually, I really like this.
Mhm.
Like, I want to do this. Like,
That's it.
so, and also just even saying that felt crazy because you're like, but how? But how?
And now, but I
But
feel
how,
like
Georges?
however
But
you
how?
want.
Yeah.
You know, really however you want. And I think
Mhm.
that's the fun part about like producing is that like, oh, I can just kind of take my idea and be like, you want to try this over here?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Do you have outlets in this corner that I can plug my stuff into? Because
Yeah.
I can make some jokey jokes.
Yeah. No, seriously, like it's almost like busking. Like you're
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna just stand on a corner
Mhm.
and $1 for a joke.
Mhm.
Like
Man, I wish I got $1 for a
Yeah,
joke.
that'd be
I would
awesome.
write so much more, I
So
think.
many.
Yeah.
I would write so many. Maybe that's a motivator. Maybe we should do that for ourselves. Like,
$1 a joke?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
yeah.
put $1 in a joke jar? No,
Yeah.
I haven't done that in 3 days.
Yeah.
I remember I
Yeah.
did a show and like they had like the bucket for like to tip the comics, and I think some audience member like I'm doing my jokes and he just threw a 20 in the thing while I was doing my jokes, and I kind of felt like a stripper. Like, oh hell yeah!
You started
Let me-
shaking your ass.
Let me
for
collect
answer.
after my set.
Like, I'll give you a little bonus later.
Yeah.
You're like, meet me out back.
I have another bucket in my car. Want to check it out? Are you do you have any like sort of any entrepreneurial outside of show business type things? Are you like a crocheter? Are you making candles? Like, because you seem creative. You know, is there?
Yeah, I got lots of pots on the stove.
Got a lot of pot. Oh, okay. She's a drug dealer.
I'm growing. No, yeah, but figuring out how to monetize it has always been the tricky part.
Do you feel like you're adequately monetizing your comedy?
No.
No.
I want to go on tour.
Mm-hmm.
We've chatted about that, and I know what it is. What I want to. It's Crazy Cat Lady.
Nice.
That's what you want to call it? Sick.
Yeah, my cat recently died, and that's why I was up crying. Bedtime is hard. That's when, she would watch me get ready for bed, and then I'll hop in the bed, and like, it's like, you can kind of distract yourself throughout the day, and maybe there are small reminders, but then bedtime comes and you're like, she's really not here, and just the rage and like, just why, and like, it's like really messy right now because it's only been a couple weeks, but I was like, okay, I'm going to dedicate this tour to her, and I'm going to use all the jokes that I've written that are inspired by her, about her, and then I'm going to go even harder and go into what it is to be a childless millennial who got too attached to a cat, like,
I like that.
And so back to what you're saying about like having, all these creative skills, I'm like, okay, well, I want to make merch. I'm going to sell merch.
Crazy cat
I want to do like some cool print or like a cool pin. I don't like stickers. What do you guys think about stickers?
I like stickers.
You like stickers for merch?
I think I'm emotionally I'm very mid about stickers because they're everywhere. But I think it is economically a good way to just have a hey, pay what you want at the end,
Right.
Some people, I may not like them, but people want those,
I think you're right.
the memorabilia of the moment, and
right.
they're happy to give you whatever's in their pocket, so economically it's a good idea, but I'm like, man, I don't like putting stickers. I got commitment issues,
Yeah, totally.
Me personally, that's going to come off later.
Way. Yeah.
I want to make a dad hat. You guys like dad hats?
Yeah, hats are expensive though.
Well, but what would be on the hat? Like a baseball hat, but it says, what does it say?
It's a dad hat, and I think I just want to put a sexy Guzmani, so Guzmani on the side, and then like a sexy zombie in the front as a logo.
You don't have a single sexy or zombie joke in your
Yes,
set.
I do. The Walking Dead.
I know, but then it's got to be a fat ass, Like,
I think, shout out to, what's his name? Fucking Miguel. He fucking drew something for me.
I love that you know his material so well that you could be like, bro, what are you thinking? Like,
that joke, of all of them, that joke, that's the one you want to
use. I don't even say that much either. I say like once in a while.
The show's basically done. You're making a dead reference now. Yeah. Hold on to it. It's okay. Merch is good though. I agree with that. I try to make a new hoodie for every like
year
event.
Right. Yeah. You do a hoodie a year, right?
I try. Like a little end of the year roast that we do. It's a little annual. Yeah, we're gonna do number 6 this year. It's gonna be wild.
Dang. Where is it? At the
Back to the Grind. Yeah. Okay. That's how like since the workout is always our flagship show. Wherever that's at is where we have sort of our end of the year roast.
Yeah.
But there's
how do you guys prepare for a roast?
I'm preparing all year. I'm watching people.
You wake up every day.
I'm writing. Yeah. If it's a little thing, I'm writing. But like once the lineup is final and everybody knows the lineup, usually I'll try to get some friends and we'll sit down and we'll write. Because I think the collaborative process of writing, even though it's very like counterintuitive to stand-up comedy, the collaborative like sketch writing, joke writing aspect, like it's really the only way to get good, solid, like top shelf material.
Yeah.
You need to collaborate. You need other people to roast, share. In general, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like you need to be willing, at least from a few people, I think, you need to be open and willing to get notes and tags, because you could take it to a certain level, but someone's going to have a different perspective on it that's going to make it better.
Right.
And I think the sooner like comics and creative types can kind of let go of that and understand like they're just trying to make it better.
Yeah.
They can be better.
Right. Even if it's a shit tag, it still gets you to think about your joke in a different way, or be like, that's what they got from that?
Or that's what you're hearing when I'm saying this?
Then I need to switch things up, because that's not where I want to go with that. Yeah. So it's still helpful. It's still. Yeah.
And some of my favorite writing sessions have been just writing roasts and making fun of people.
It is crazy, like how like some people interpret your jokes. Like you guys like Robin Tran. Robin Tran. She has like that one joke where like she's explaining to her mom. Like she's a trans woman, but she's like me woman inside, me feel inside. And no, you're not me. And then she says like, I guess the punchline is like, okay, you don't believe I'm a woman, or then me kill myself. And then you woman.
Then she's on board. Yeah.
And I like that joke because it's like, is like I don't know. There's like two ways to interpret it all. She's like agreeing you're a woman now because you're being dramatic like woman, or she's agreeing to your woman now because she doesn't want you to kill yourself. And I think it's funny both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's always like that's why it's funny. It's a well placed, well thought out joke.
Yeah.
It's good. It's super solid.
I like Robin Chen. She's funny as well.
Yeah.
I wanted to get her on a show, but like she's in LA. It's hard to get LA comics to come down here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you experienced that trying to get comics up the mountain, even from here. It can be a tough ask if you don't have anything really to offer that's not just stage time.
Yeah, it varies in terms of like, some people like it's just like just too far. Like they want housing. You know what I mean? Like it's on that border where it's like, if you're not gonna put me up, then I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it really depends on the
Which,
comic.
as from a business side, I think that's an out, and I think it's a very fair out. But you can write off your journey to your show. You can expense your journey to your show. That should never be an issue. And if you get a check from a club, that's going to help later too, because they're not taking taxes from you. You can take the free shows, write off all of that expense, and then just reduce your tax bill at the end, and still get the stage time, still get the $25 and the free drink and the exposure. So when people are like, "Oh, it's too far," I'm like, "You're right, but I don't think you're taking this far enough." Then,
Yeah. No, and that's something that, like, wanting to go on tour, it's like, how much am I willing to do? And I'm a lot, you know what I mean? So that's kind of interesting to like, oh, okay, that person, they're just not, it's not beneficial for them in that moment, and that's fine.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not though. It's like, come on, push a little bit, let's do it. You give me the same excuse every time. Do you want this or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, cool. Do you find, so what, 9 years, I guess, in comedy?
2016, I think, was when I started doing mics. Improv 2015. I guess 9-ish. Yeah, 9-ish years.
So,
I mean, everyone. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't do anything during pandemic. I did 2 Zoom open mics.
I took 6 months off.
Yeah.
And then I went back at it.
How did you feel during those 6 months?
Liberated.
How did you go back? Is that because out here? Because I was up in the mountain 2020 to 20.
I went back. It was an outdoor like mic.
Oh.
It was at somebody's house, and but that was sort of the place to be. Like he was bringing out comics from LA. Like it was really the only place to go.
Right.
We had regulars from the store, people passed and stuff. So
there were so many fun mics like that popped up. Like, and I think some of them stuck around, like in front of someone's garage, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I love comedy in a space where it's not really supposed to happen.
Cool.
Not that it's not supposed to happen there, but it's like,
it's not, the deck is not set up in your favor. Yeah. It's outside. The laughs dissipate. There's traffic. There's other things, but
I've done it. Yeah. I've done a show in the backyard show during a party, like a birthday party. There was like a jumper, kids running around during my set, and it's one of my best sets too. I like it was like it's like 1 year in comedy. And
what do you think about 420 shows?
I've never done one. Have you done them? 420 shows?
I mean, yeah, they're fine.
I did a show where most people were rapping and emceeing.
Okay.
I think I was the only comic, but it was like a 420 party. And I did not know how to attack that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I did my thing, but I was like, it just was not ideal. Like,
Yeah, I think I left mine going, I don't think any of them thought I bombed, but I felt like it. I felt like I did.
Those mixed
it's like you
want to
connect, and you're like, we're not connecting because you're on another planet, and I'm happy for you.
You would think that I guess someone like high would be better for comedy as opposed to someone that's drunk, but it's like the opposite. Like the drunk people are more like they like laugh at it because I think they just hear you like the pause, and then like, oh, this is like you're supposed to laugh here, and then they're drunk already, they want to laugh, like
Yeah.
when you're high, you're just obviously over analyzing everything, and then you just probably like miss the joke, right? That's
I
what
think
I'm-
the stereotype though is like you think that it gets giggly, you know, but like you only get giggly the first 2 times you smoke.
Yeah.
And then after that, you get to really find out what your weed demon is. what kind of animal creature you are. You gonna melt in the couch? Or you're like, I'm gonna smoke a bowl and go for a run. You know, those are different people.
Right.
Yeah, man, comedy's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So when you started Buddy System, how did that like come about? Like, was it always because you had the open mic and there was like it was like a team kind of people running
the
it,
team
keeping
collected.
it going.
The team collected. Ultimately, it was Aaron Chase and me. Aaron lives in Chicago now. He moved a few years ago now. But it was Aaron Chase and I. Aaron Chase was already running an open mic night at the Hideaway. But he was doing that. He was downstairs. He was hosting in between comics. He would run upstairs, go, hey guys, we got a free comedy show happening right now. If you want to come check it out, I got to go host. I'll be right back. And then went back downstairs. And he was doing that. And I watched him one time. And I was like, you're doing too much. You know, you need someone up there barking so you don't have to do that. Or you need to be, you know, bark and somebody else host. But you need someone else.
Yes.
You need a partner to produce a quality show. And that was sort of what our understanding was. I later re-met him at like the rock climbing gym and stuff, and kind of collabed. And I was like, let me be that other guy. You can be the face, and let me just handle like the music, the logistics behind things, and then we can make this happen. And that's kind of what happened. We would like busk outside of the Hideaway on Mission on weekends and be like, hey, we got a show. Yeah. People get mad, but Aaron would like call the Mission in security before we set up. He's like, hey, it's me. I'm on the corner. If anybody from the hotel complains, here's my number. Let me know. Was real legit about it, and through that, you know, people started seeing that, oh, we got something happening, something regular, and then more people collected in, and now the team has now withered into just Guzman. So I rely on him for everything. He's my pinch hitter.
Yeah, I'm an honorary buddy. Yeah, I'm not even in the buddy system. That's crazy, right?
Well, he didn't get the brand.
That's
you
crazy.
The
You know how he introduced me? Oh, from the good game. Like, dude, he's in the good game. He's part of the game. He's like, he doesn't even want to.
Doesn't want to claim it.
Motherfucker. That's fucked up.
Got to keep the brand separate, you know? Like
That too, though. Like Buddy System does come with a lot of baggage. A lot of people talking nasty, and for some
really?
reason,
Tell me more. I want to know.
It's more about it's just
Listen,
comedy, politics, and drama, and demographic problems.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's
weird.
nuts. It's so weird to me.
It's weird.
Like
Well, people like it's drama and everything. I think.
But it is always from like people that aren't really doing anything. You know, you got time to talk, so I don't. I really don't. You know.
I was gonna ask you, Geneva.
Jane.
J Dog.
J Dog is great.
J-Dog?
Jay Z, Jane.
Oh,
I
Jay
just
Z.
can't
Oh,
do
Jay Z is
That's
cool.
her-
I'm gonna call you Jay Z.
Jay-Z.
Jay Z.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Jay Z.
Yeah.
No, like I don't know. When I first followed you, like you had like some sort of like film thing going on, right? Like a movie.
Yeah, I wrote and produced and co-directed a short film that was intended to be like a pilot for a series, and it was called Mas Latina. And it really, I took it to festivals in 2022 to 2024. And it did awesome. And I'm in this place where I don't know what to do with it. Like I'm hanging on to it because I still want to pitch the idea when the time is right. But
It's not online right now.
No, it's it's Vimeo, password protected. But like, I'm like, I just want to put it on YouTube, but I want to kind of roll it out. Like at least let people know that it's going to go up there, not just put it up there. You know what I mean? So
start here. Let them know.
You should probably like
just do a bunch of podcasts.
You
let
know,
people know.
You know, you have like the experience of producing a show, like maybe like do that, whatever you doing that, like how do you get people together, do that for your film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that'd be fucking sick. Like get a projector, like do that at the fucking show. Get a projector, like.
I mean, it's 15 minutes long, and the character is a stand-up, so it ties in. It ties in. It would make sense. I should totally.
Maybe a little Pixar short before your show.
I freaking love
that. Or they talk to other short film, producers, and then you could probably put their stuff before yours.
Yeah, sounds like you need a podcast.
I swear to God, everyone for years, you got to start a podcast. You start your podcast. And I've had so many different ideas. I've mood boarded different podcast ideas, but then I'm like, but why? Like,
because people are interested in you, and people are interested in the things that you're doing.
I needed to get over that too. Like, I always think like nobody cares, like, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Like, just do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's true.
You have to almost
true.
at this point,
It's
just
true.
because the amount of content that the internet demands that you'd kind of do everything that you want to do. You know,
and then it just sort of like reaches this like peak kind of like where you're just it's so out there that. I don't know. Momentum starts to happen. I guess.
Everybody, like, everyone that's done like a film though, like it just makes me because I wanted to do it and I haven't done it, and it's interesting to me.
So I was chatting with the improv school there in Redlands about having a screening with a talk to be like, this is how I made this. This is how I crowdfunded it.
Yeah.
This was the process of writing it. Like. And then like having a Q&A kind of thing. But I just really reached this point where I was like, I don't know what to charge for that.
Yeah.
Because it's a class plus a screening. So that's where that is right now. You know what I mean? It's such a...
name your price, I think,
like
at that
tickets,
point.
you mean? Like charge tickets?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, that's prep
regular people.
Yeah.
I went to one of those like Flying Lotus. You guys know Flying Lotus? You should know him, right?
Yeah.
The producer.
Yeah.
He made the movie Kuso, and he like premiered it in like in a little like theater, like a small little like in LA. And he did that like after the movie. He had like a questionnaire, and it was fucking sick. Like I don't know, and he was giving out like weed, Kuso weed, like little plant. Like that was fucking this was dope.
How much was that event?
I think it was just regular ticket price, $25 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know what a regular ticket price is. That's helpful. That's helpful.
$10.
Thank you.
Just $10.
That's a
but
cool
you said
idea.
25.
That's a cool
That's,
idea.
I think 25 is good.
Yeah, but also he was giving out a lot of stuff though. It was like he was giving out weed. He was giving out like.
I think 25 is perfect. 25 is accessible.
Because it's like a class
It's
too.
It's not just an experience.
Oh yeah, class.
You're not just
giving out
consuming.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
30.
Do 50. Fuck it.
50 if you're not a member, and then 25 if you are.
No.
Yeah, there you go. We gotta get out of here soon though. Let's plug your stuff. Plug where can people. This is coming out in 2 weeks-ish. So if you have any shows coming out in 2 weeks, you can do it there. But Guzman, let's start there. Where you talk to the people. Where you find you.
Hey, what's up? Follow me on Instagram, GeorgeLouis93. I have a good game show in the Strum, July 11th at 7 p.m. Be there.
Yeah.
You could catch me doing other shows there. Hopefully with Sancho Sanchez. What's this show like in
Luck?
Yeah. Nice. That one. And then I'm trying to do more shows with Papusas in LA. So if you guys are ever in LA, so go over there.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's about it for me right now.
Cool. Geneva.
All right. So we were talking a lot about Redlands School, improv school, Redlands. I don't know. I never get that name right. Got a show there this coming Friday, the 11th. When does this come out, though?
Next Monday. So it might have just happened.
Okay. So
That's
then,
fine. Plug it, though. You never know.
Yeah. And then First Dibs, July 11th in Lake Arrowhead.
Nice.
And then the 4-year anniversary, put this in your calendar, August 29th. This is a sleep deprivation. August 29th, 4-year anniversary. I always get tres leches cake.
Nice.
And we do it
Sold.
up and then after party. And, yeah.
Cool.
So.
Cool. What's your Instagram?
Instagram is my name, Janeva Zentz.
Not
you.
with a J.
Yeah, with a J, J-A. And then I'm on YouTube. I'm starting to put stuff on YouTube. So please find me on YouTube, Janeva Zentz, Janeva.
Because you're going to release something, y'all. We're talking
into
existence.
Yeah, we are. There will be a very special short film release later this year. So yeah.
Nice. If you're looking for Buddy System, at the Buddy System Co. on Instagram, the Buddy System Comedy on YouTube. If you're looking for me, at the George F on Instagram, gfurito.ninja for everything, classes, coaching, shows. Next show, the only important one, it's Why Geneva's here, July 22nd, ontario.improv.com. Buy the tickets. Scene Builders 2. Y'all, last time it was cool. We had some Palm Springs people, had some Redlands people come out. This time we got people from the mountain, people from the flats, where it's going to be fun. Ontario.improv.com for tickets. Show starts at 8 o'clock, so come hang out with us. But if you're looking for me, you know where to go. At the George F, at the Buddy System Co. Every Thursday at Back to the Grind, open mic night, and classes at the Improv School Redlands. Go to improvschoolredlands.com if you want to take one. Thank you for being here, Geneva.
So pumped for 20
Thank you, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Jesus Christ.
Are you really gonna make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos.
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some pumpkins. Either way, what can I say? It's the